There's more green outside right now because of all the recent rains we've seen, but Austin Fire Department is already preparing for when that rain ends. It's a combination of new tools, new techniques, and more training. Our Natalie Stoll joined them for firefighting training exercises today to see how they're gearing up.
That's affirmative star flight. We are at the heel of the fire.
The best fire is one that we don't ever have. At the end, we still have to be prepared to respond to it. And that's what this is all about, is us working together and being very prepared.
From loading up,
Brush truck 24 is on our left flank,
and taking off,
we'll be inbound to our water tank,
to making a water drop. This is just a firefighting simulation with Starflight and the Austin Fire Department, but it looks a lot like the real deal.
Last year taught us a lot, and we're putting all those things we learned last year into practice.
And there are new tools to practice with. There's a 4,800-gallon pumpkin, a portable water source fire trucks build, and Starflight draws from.
So last year, during the drought, we had really difficulty finding water sources. And so we were having to fly quite a ways for water. The ranchers and farmers didn't like us taking water out of their tanks because they were trying to keep their livestock, watered.
And this month-old truck is a state resource that lives in Austin.
Yeah, brush truck 431 engine boss had to leave.
But it's the view from above that gives firefighters an extra edge.
The air assets are critical to us, especially on fast-moving grass fires or even, and obviously the large incidents. The big problem is that they can't do their job without us on the ground directing what we need from them. And kind of sometimes there's a point where we can't do our job unless they're there also.
In order to fight these fires, there has to be a lot of interaction between the crews here in the helicopter and those on the ground. And it's not just coordinating efforts locally.
We do have a task force coming in.
The new practices stretch statewide, so everyone's on the same page.
I can show up anywhere in the state right now and communicate with the resources there, whether I've been there or know them or not.
AFD is also looking forward, the next step.
And we're going to start trying to work with some of our neighborhoods throughout, Austin and Travis County.
Above Austin, Natalie Stoll, KXAN News.
A lot to put together there. More training is planned for when Travis County gets the new helicopter. The Huey-type copter will be able to carry 3 times as much water as their current models do. AFD also says prevention is still key to controlling wildfires. And we have some wildfire prevention tips for you on our website now at KXAN.com. Just look under the weather tab and then under severe weather.